too.
I ask that white buffalo woman use my voice to share her story, a story of wisdom, a wisdom that teaches us, reminds us rather, how to live in right relation with ourselves, each other, and our beautiful planet, whose wisdom reminds us that we are all both light and dark, whose wisdom teaches us how to embody wholeness, the wholeness of the love that we are. White buffalo woman whose body was woven together by grandmother spider, whose soul is born from the order of the sky grandmothers, the thunder beings, who returned to earth with a message for the great Sioux people, a prophecy of love, a message about how to create a legacy of love. She returned to earth, setting foot upon the great plains where two great Sioux warriors beheld her arrival. One warrior immediately recognized her as a beautiful messenger, a messenger of the great spirit Wankantanka, a messenger of love. He prepared his heart to be at peace, to receive this great message of love. The other warrior perceived her as a beautiful maiden, powerless and weak, a body sickness of shame. May we all take a moment now to honor both of these warriors, both of these parts of us within. As she began to move towards the great warriors, the one warrior with goodness in his heart kneeled down before her. The other stood ready to attack and devour her body. In order to fill the void within his soul. He felt as if he must take hers. White Buffalo Woman whispered into the heart of the first warrior, "I see you. Be at peace, my friend." She turned and faced the second warrior, looked straight at him into his soul, and prayed over him. "My brother, please remember that the Great Mother is within us all. There is no need to take from me that which you have within. Remember, brother, remember." This warrior was blinded by the illness, the sickness of separation and shame. He could not remember the love that he is, completely disconnected from the Great Mother within. Totally unconscious. He prepared himself to lunge at White Buffalo Woman, and she, in an instant, with the light of her being, with her sacred love, dissolved his body into the earth, returning his soul back to the Great Spirit Wankantanka, to be returned to innocence. judgment in her heart, no malice, no hatred. She placed her hands on the ashes of his disintegrated body and prayed and gave thanks and gratitude, for his life would now serve as a lesson, a messenger, a teacher for all the Sioux people to recognize that he is not an outlier, that he lives within each and every one of them, each and every one of us. She honored his life and his body for the service he gave. She turned to the first warrior who was kneeling and shaking in fear, assuming he too would be disintegrated back into the Great Spirit Wankantanka. But no, she held him up. Gave him a mission to return to his people. With the message to prepare themselves. In 7 days she would visit them. And in these 7 days they were expected to prepare themselves, to look within themselves and each other through the lens of love, to find all of the spaces within that were separated from this love, that denied and rejected this love, that did not feel worthy of this love. There is no need to deny or reject these parts anymore. Simply bring them forward. Prepare them to be loved by the Great Spirit of all that is. And then prepare yourselves to teach your children and your children's children and your children's children's children how to come back into love, into wholeness. There need be no more sacrifices like the second warrior. There need only be loving acceptance